morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just wanted to jump on this morning. I decided to make my way down to the beach. I wanted to come down to the beach this morning, and I tell you, these waves are really, really close. So I'm not really that far from my car, and I'm saying the waves are really high this morning. So I just decided to come out and sit on the beach this morning. Sometimes you just want that peace where it's just you and you just connect with nature. I tell you something about that water and that sound. It's just so calming. Even though somewhere out there in the middle of this sea, in the middle of this ocean, there's a storm brewing. And as you see those tides come in, they coming in high, and then it's like they just disappearing into the sand. Sometimes we just have to be grateful for the little things. Yet we trying to take on the burdens and the cares of the world. Just look at all of this sand and all of this ocean, and it look like it just go on forever and ever and ever. I'm telling you, I'm reminded of Psalms 121. He say, look to the hills. And I tell you, as I just look up to the sky, see them stars just twinkling. I tell you, nature is so beautiful if we just take time to allow it to speak to us and allow it to nurture us and allow it to lead us. It's so much that this wondrous world could teach us if we only allowed it to be. I tell you, just look at the beauty. Sometimes we don't realize how beautiful the things are that's sitting right there amongst us. Yeah, we out here searching and searching and searching and searching, when it's right there. See all those footprints? Do you see all those footprints? Do you see those tracks? Do you see that trail? How many times we've messed up, and he's been right there to carry us, to lift us up. So many times we wanted to give up. We wanted to throw in the towel. We wanted to say, forget this. But that trail, that line, he's leading us. He's guiding us. He's holding us up. If we just allow him. I tell you, if we just look at nature, it'll lead us. It'll guide us. I'm saying the little things talk to us, speak to us. It don't always have to be a person. It don't always have to be a minister. It don't always have to be, if we just allow nature, he'll speak to us. He said there's nothing new under the sun. That's the word, y'all. I'm just sitting out here just enjoying this. It's a little chilly. But of course the sun has not risen yet. But it's starting to peek through back over there. Sometimes we just got to be grateful for the little things. Again, I say. Like, we got another day, y'all. We got another day to get it right. He extended us grace and mercy one more day. One more opportunity to make a difference. There was somebody that we were supposed to reach yesterday that we didn't reach. But guess what? Today you get that opportunity to impact lives. You get to educate. You get to empower. You get to encourage someone to walk in their purpose, to catch up with their destiny. It's waiting for them. It was preordained. Some of us see these waves coming in. We see the storm coming. Instead of embracing ourselves and weathering the storm, we allow the storm to take us out. Don't let the storms of life take you out in this season. Brace yourself, because you know they coming. His word is not going to return to him void. It is written. The word tells us these weapons, they going to come because somebody has looked into your future. They know what God has in store for you. They intimidated. They backbite. But you know, you are positioned for this. You've been through it before. This time you choose to be a willing vessel because you want to educate, empower, and encourage others. Because it's your resilience. You didn't give up. You stayed the course. You stayed in the fight. You didn't throw in the towel. Now it's your turn to serve. It's your season to walk in all that He's promised you. Every word that has been spoken over your life shall come to pass. Because you're a servant. And He wants to use you. I tell you, sometimes you just have to sit and be thankful over the little things. And as we come up on Domestic Violence Awareness Month, y'all, I'm reminded of my journey, what this has been like for me. And as I look at various pictures and just look at my journey, and I can see my life right before my eyes, right here on Facebook, right here on social media. You know, I can see the growth. I can see, you know, even though some people don't understand that, you know, in the midst of going through, I was yet pressing. But see, I was going through a healing process because it's a process. Things don't happen overnight, because you got to understand you didn't get where you are overnight. That thing happened over time. And you got to understand that it's a process, that you got to go through some things so that you can get healed, so that you won't have an ego, so that you don't have an attitude, so that you will move in love. That's what season I'm in. That's what season I'm in. And I thank God for healing. I thank Him for true friends. I thank Him for true mentors. I thank Him for true people. Genuine people. People of integrity. People that truly care. And if you don't have that in your circle, then check your circle. Sometimes we don't want to check our circle because sometimes our circle is our family. And sometimes our circle is those people that's been there for years. And they're afraid of growth. They allow fear to set in. And they don't want to move in faith. See, they don't want to truly believe what they say they believe. See, some of us, we say we have faith. But when it comes to activating that faith and seeing the things that we believe in God to do in our life manifest and materialize in our life, we don't truly have faith. I'll tell you, it's beautiful out here. I'm enjoying this. It's like I say, it's a little windy. But God is beautiful. And God is good. And we just have to understand that we didn't get dropped out of the sky. Now, there is something that you're supposed to do. And if you're hearing this, if you're hearing the replay, if somebody shared it with you, if somebody just mentioned it, however, it was meant for you to hear this because it's meant for you to be moving. It's meant for you to be doing something. It's not meant for you to be sitting down. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, sis. How are you? How are you? Yes. Look, we need to take advantage of this. Look, we need to talk. We need to take advantage of this. It is so beautiful, and the sun is beginning to peak up over there, and I mean that is so beautiful. That would be so that right there is that deserves some morning praise right there. Just to be able to sit here and see that, you know, I would love to be on the beach having a prayer meeting, for real, like praying till the sun come up, for real. Like, this is just amazing. Like, we just don't understand how blessed we are, and sometimes we just don't take advantage of the little things. We are wanting and expecting. I know we expect bigger and greater things because that's what the words say. But sometimes we have to appreciate the little things so that when those big things come, we'll truly appreciate them. Like, people just don't understand where I am right now. Like, I thank God for the people that are in my circle, those that really truly call me friend, and those that truly support me. I'm in tears right now because, like, people just don't understand. We on this journey called life, but really, who have you showed some love to lately, outside of somebody in your family? Who have you loved on lately? Who have you just walked up to and told them that you love them? Just because the cares of the world have gotten us so we don't even speak to the people that we walk past sometimes. We'll walk in a room and don't even address people. Like, who do that now? Like, it just, like, are you living intentional? Are you truly living? Are you living intentional for the things of God? Now, he done told you to do things. Are you doing those things that he done told you to do? That's when you live intentional. That's when you doing what he say he done told you to do. So are you doing that today? And do you truly have the fear of God? Because when you have the fear of God, then you love your brother and your sister like you love yourself. And that's what the word say, love thy neighbor as I love thyself. I'm just saying, y'all, forgive me this morning. Don't forgive me, huh? And then the E. Now I'm talking about life. L-I-F-E. Life. And the E. Y'all, the sun coming up now. I mean, it's getting beautiful out here. And the E. The E can be so many words. But y'all know my favorite 3 words. Educate, empower, and encourage. Who have you did that for lately? But we say we living. We say we living. Are you truly living life? Or are you just existing and life is happening around you? Like my sister, Coach Deborah Franklin, she's doing this. And y'all, I really want to be a part. It's a lot of stuff that I want to be a part of, but I got my hands in so much and I just can't be everywhere at all times. But I love what she's doing, and it is so, like, it's needed. But like, where everybody at taking advantage of it? Like, so many of us talk about we want things to happen in our life and we want to walk in the overflow, we want to walk in abundance, but when opportunity avails and present itself, we won't even take advantage of opportunities. And I'm going to have to go back and listen to myself, because I probably need over half of the stuff that I'm talking about is for me. Ouch. Pinch yourself. If it hit, pinch yourself. Don't be ashamed. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. Coach Deborah, if you would post post your information, how individuals can connect with the abundance workshop and things that you have coming up. Because I know even after the workshop, there are probably still going to be some things that are going to come forth concerning this abundance workshop that's taking place. So if you would please post that so that individuals can connect and be a part of that. And I'm definitely gonna have to. I know I'm gonna have to purchase the replays. I already know. And you can get me when I come back to Atlanta. Hopefully I'll be able to travel with you. So y'all keep me in prayer. Y'all be prayerful, because I really want to go on this mission trip with my sister, but I want to go with her. Yeah, I tell you, she's truly a blessing. And if y'all are not connected to her platform, I definitely want y'all to go over to Church Girl CEO and connect with her platform. She has an amazing magazine over there. She does a podcast conversation with Deborah. Just amazing. So I definitely want you guys to make sure that you support the things that she's doing and see what she's doing. Because if she may not be what you need, but somebody in your circle may need her services. And if not, even her words of encouragement, y'all. Because I tell you, she done lifted me up a couple of times. But anyway, y'all, I tell you, the sun is beginning to really come up, and it's beginning to really look beautiful out here. I truly have enjoyed sitting out here chatting with y'all this morning and just enjoying the beauty of God. And I know I got a little teary-eyed and got a little emotional this morning, but God is good. And as I look back over my life, I'm just thankful. I'm just grateful, because I could not be here. That there's so many times that, we're in Suicide Awareness Month right now. And the thing about it is I go from one month to the next month advocating and standing and sharing my testimony and just showing up, because I've been through this. Ain't nothing nobody told me. I've been through the suicide attempts where I tried to take my own life. Not one time, so many times that, I lost count. But I thank God that he spared my life. And I listen to, I've listened to people talk about, suicide and it be a disease that is for those that are seeking attention. But I can't say that I was seeking attention, because I was in a dark place. I was in a real dark place at that time, and I can talk about it now. But there was a point where I couldn't even talk about it, y'all. Didn't want to talk about it because I was embarrassed to talk about it. Because who wants to talk about you don't try to take your own life, and who wants to talk about where you was in a dark place where, you didn't want to talk about the things that was going on in your life because you was embarrassed. But y'all, a lot of it just, you have to deal with it. And how you deal with stuff, you talk about it. You get it out, you share. Because there may be somebody else that's going through it that say, hey, ain't nobody going through what I'm going through, so what used to me talking about it? Because I was that person that, I thought, hey, I gotta be strong, because everybody done told me I gotta be strong. Hey, I had to be strong, y'all. I had to be that person. Like, I remember being at my mom's funeral and everybody else they just boo-cooing and just falling out and just all kind of stuff, and I'm there comforting them. At 16 years old, y'all, I had to be strong. I remember being with my mom every day at the hospital, y'all. I remember seeing her go down here. I remember. It wasn't nothing that nobody told me. I was there with her. But I thank God for Coach D. Davis, because that lady would drive her car to games so that I could be at the hospital with my mom. But y'all remember that morning when my mom passed? I'd been at the hospital with her all night. And the alarms on the machine started going off. I had dozed off and I was dreaming. I had dreamed about my aunt and my cousin, because my aunt she not too long had a baby. And she was up in age, y'all. I think she was almost 50. And she's 81 now, y'all. Her son's like 30 something. But I had dreamed about her, and the alarms on the machine started going off. And when I woke up, my mom had flatlined. And I remember the nurses asking me to leave. But I looked through the window and I could see them working on my mom, and I saw them when they stopped. And I knew my mom was gone. I had to call my aunt, and when my aunt didn't arrive, y'all, I remember my aunt Naomi. She's like our mom now. She's my mom. That was my mom. Her and my mom like a year apart. They was like real close. And her and my aunt Esther, they came to the hospital. And I remember when the nurses met them at the door, and my aunt just passed out. Y'all, knew my mom was gone. I already knew she was gone. They didn't have to tell me. I knew she was gone. That was the very first time when I tried to take my own life. I had to take that journey with my dad and my grandmother. God rest both of them souls, because they dead and gone now. But I had to take that journey with them to tell my brother that my mom was gone. 12 days turning 16, I had to take that journey. And I remember we were leaving Greenwood, South Carolina. And we stopped at a gas station. And I went in that gas station and I stole a bottle of Tylenol. And I took that whole bottle of Tylenol, thinking that I was going to die. Hoping that I was going to die. Hoping that I wouldn't wake up. Because a lot of people don't know that I remember when my mom called us out to the hospital because she was tired. I pleaded with God to take my life because my mom was needed. I thought that everybody needed her. But God had other plans. My mom's journey was over, but I didn't understand or wanted to accept that. And that's what happened. A lot of times we don't want to accept what God tells us. Y'all, and as the sun come up, it's like the sea begins to calm. And as you see, those waves are starting to get softer as they go, as the sun come up. And I'm sitting here, like, as I look out, I'm just reminded of all these storms that we face in life, things that come against us, that try to take us off the path that God has for us. But if we would just get on the surfboard, or if we would just learn how to swim, or if we would just grab hold to those waves and just ride it out, and say we won't give up, we're not going to give in, we're not going to throw in the towel, we're not going to quit this time. And y'all, I had to do that. Because as I look back over my life, I look back and I looked at all those times when I tried to play God, when I tried to take my life, y'all. Because I was a coward, because I wanted to give up. because I didn't want to stand. I didn't want to go through the test. I didn't want to withstand the storm, because storms are going to come whether we want them to or not. We have no control over storms. That is a part of nature. But you got to understand that there's 3 phases of a storm. Either you're going into a storm, you in the midst of a storm, or you coming out of a storm. And it repeats itself. It never ends, because storm never ends. We're gonna be gone. We're gonna leave this flesh. We're gonna leave this earth. But the storms, it's an energy. It's never gonna die. Just like your spirit is never gonna die. Huh? Whoo, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Y'all, I'm just so thankful. I'm grateful for being at this beach. It's something about that water, y'all. It's something about that water. It's something about that water. It do something to me. It give me, whoo. It's just something about that water, y'all. I'm here, tears running down my eyes. I'm grateful. And I just want so many other people to be grateful over the little things. It's the little things. It's the little things, y'all. You may never see millions and millions and millions. We all thinking that we gonna be millionaires and billionaires. I see people post about that a lot. If that's your portion, it's gonna happen. But focus on Him. Focus on the things that He's told you to do. I don't care if 1 person follow you, 2 people follow you, or 1 million people follow you. You go hard and you don't give in. You stand, you don't give in, you don't throw in the towel. I don't care what come at you. Because the word say weapons are going to form, but they shall not prosper. They going to talk. They going to backbite. They going to do a whole lot. Because the word say the tongue's going to rise. But guess what? They going to be condemned. And the same ones that rose up against you, them will be the same ones that come back and want to be a part of your platform. Want to be a part of your book. Want to be a part of your magazine. Want to be a part of your podcast. They're going to be the same ones. Now watch. Because He said He will make room for, He'll make room for you. And He said what? He'll make a table in the presence of your enemies. That's what He said. That's the word. So let them keep coming against you. And you keep standing. You keep weathering the storm. You keep showing up. You keep doing what He said do. Because you didn't get dropped out of that sky. You didn't get dropped out of the sky. And ain't nothing new under the sky. What He did for Mary, Martha, Sarah, Deborah, Joseph, David, Paul, He gonna do for you. Put your name in the place of them other names. But you got to believe it. You got to have the faith of a mustard seed. And you got to believe it. If you want it to manifest and materialize in your life, you got to believe it and you got to put it in your soul. And you got to stop allowing people. Y'all, I pray that y'all morning is blessed. I truly have enjoyed being out here this morning. I tell you, it's nothing like being on the beach. And I'm going to start utilizing this a little more. I'm going to do some, y'all, I got to give a shout out to everyone that has been liking my reels, been sharing my reels. I appreciate y'all so much because guess what? I was able to complete 2 challenges, something that I've never done before. When they told me about these reels, I said, you know what? I love to be on here doing lives. I love to be on here doing this anyway. So why not do the reels? So y'all, I completed 2 challenges. I did the $20 challenge. I did the $100 challenge. Y'all, I'm ready for this $1,000 challenge. So I need y'all to help me share these reels, push these reels. I'm not gonna make it by the look, because I got to get 10,000 views on each one of my reels by the 27th. Ain't gonna happen because I'm just barely getting 1,000. But I'm just grateful for the ones that have been supporting. And I appreciate you guys. Y'all, I can get stars now too. So when I go live from the magazine page, thanks for those that have been supporting the magazine and truly pushing the magazine. I'm going to start going live from the magazine page more often and really getting this magazine out here. That's going to be something that 2023 I'm really going to be pushing, especially since we are going to be promoting and highlighting these 122 authors. So again, if you are not connected to the 122 authors, shame on you. And you need to get connected if you're not connected, because I'm really going to be pouring myself into the 122 authors in 2023. It's just something that God just truly laid on my spirit. And I'm giving back. A lot of people say they're giving back, but they don't truly give back. And I'm gonna be about what I say I'm about. I'm gonna be a true living example, and that's what we got to be in this season, because that's what Jesus was in his season. He was an example. And he said we should do greater works, and that means we should be doing greater works. Because I'm telling you, I'm reminded as I look out upon all this beauty and upon all this water. Y'all better come on now. Y'all, I love y'all. I pray that your day is blessed. I'm about to get ready to head back home. I live about 10-15 minutes away. So I'm getting ready to head back home and just enjoy the rest of my day and what see what he want me to do today. I'm gonna sit here for a minute and just allow him to speak to my soul. I'm just about to sit here and enjoy this for what it is. I'm just grateful this morning, and I hope that something that I've shared today have been a blessing to you, and that you would share it with somebody else. And please make sure that you are following the magazine page. Definitely want to push that, because y'all, I'm excited about these stars thing, because I don't know nothing about the stars. I got the notification said I can get stars, and then somebody sent me 99 stars. Somebody sent me 50 stars, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and look and see how did I get this, so that I can help other people do the same thing. That's what I do, y'all. So, yeah, I love y'all, and I so appreciate everyone. So make sure that if there's anything that I've shared today, y'all, bless y'all, please share with somebody else. And I want to give a shout out to the gentleman from Pakistan that allowed me to come on yesterday and share a word through their little Bible study. Thank you. It truly blessed my soul, and I'm just grateful. Sometimes we don't understand this journey that we on, but this life is not our life. This life is so that God can be glorified, so that He can get the glory. It's not about us. And I tell you, now that I know that, every day I just want Angela to die in the flesh and in the spirit, man, to increase in me. I just want to be more like Jesus, because I truly chose Jesus over myself. And that's what I tell people: if you want joy, choose Jesus over yourself, and you'll see that peace will take over. And every little thing won't bother you. Yeah, I'm telling you, I look back over my pictures, and I look back over my profile from when I came back to Facebook, and when I came on Facebook from the beginning, and how God has evolved me, and how God has changed my life. And He did it right before people. He didn't do it in secret. He did it right in the midst. I ran for so long, I can't run no more. You can run, but you can't hide. Who you hiding from? You can't hide from that's in you. Genesis 2:7. He said He breathed the breath of life in me. So if the breath of life is in me, how can I run from that's already in me? Everything that I need is already in me. So how can I run from that's in me? Yeah. That right there, that part. And we running around. We going from this service to this service, this place to that place, this person to that person, this mentor to this mentor, this platform to this platform, thinking that, hey, no, it's already in you, baby. And if you're not going to these platforms and utilizing that's in you to help somebody else along the way, then hey, what you going there for? Huh? All right now. Yeah, I'm gone because here I go. I'm about to go on a whole nother. I'm going on a whole nother. God, let me be quiet today. Y'all, it's getting beautiful out here, and I'm about to enjoy this. I'm about to sit here and just let him talk to me. I love and appreciate y'all so much. I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. All right. All right. All right. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I tell you, I jump on here all the time, and I never say who I am. I never say I never say how you can contact me. I never say nothing, y'all. I just come on here. But I'm gonna turn this camera around so y'all can see me, because I know y'all probably like, let me see this lady. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. I tell you, it was dark when I first came out here, so you really couldn't see me. But I tell you, I'm grateful, y'all. God is truly good. And for those that just don't know my testimony or don't know my journey, y'all, it is truly, truly a blessing to be able to sit on this beach, to be able to have a peace of mind, to be able to enjoy nature, and to be able to enjoy his beauty. Y'all, I'm just grateful this morning. Like, I'm just grateful. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, I love God so much. And I love this life, this thing we call life. We get one chance at it, y'all, so enjoy it. Stop allowing people to put you in a box. Enjoy this one chance that you get at life. Do things that you ain't never did before. Impact lives. Love a little more. Inspire somebody. Move with the fear of God. But most importantly, encourage somebody else. Encourage somebody else. It's not about you. God, it's about this generation that's coming after us. What will people be able to say that you've done for them? When your dash is complete and you got that other number there, because that's what it's about. We got two promise dates. That's your birth and that's your death. It's the dash in between that you can control the things that you can materialize and manifest in your life. You got that power because he's positioned you to be an overcomer by being a willing vessel to empower others through your resilience to serve. He's giving you powers. Not just power, he's giving you powers. Utilize them. Stop sitting down on his gift. Stop sitting down on the things that he's allowed you to do. Stop sitting down on that's on the inside of you. You want something to fall out the sky, it's not going to happen. It's already in you. Genesis 2:7 tells you that. And Jeremiah 29:11 remind you that he got a plan for you. It was already mapped out for you. He said to prosper you, for you to be in good health, for you to have hope in the future, y'all. Catch up with your destiny. You got another chance to catch up with your destiny, y'all. You woke up this morning. I'm telling you, the sun is getting ready to peak up. The sun's getting ready to rise. All of this beauty. He gave you another chance to make a difference, y'all. Impact. He gave you a chance. If you woke up and you hearing this, you got another chance to make a difference. So what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to sit down on the gifts that he's placed on the inside of you, or are you going to get up and do something? And then we're going to stop thinking that it's all about us and allow him to move through us. Sometimes if we sit down and stop thinking that it's about us, that's that ego and that attitude, y'all. But we say we heal. All right. Hindrance, ego, attitude, love. That's what it's all about, y'all. That's what it's all about. I'm not going to let it go. And if you get tired of hearing it, y'all know what y'all can do. You don't have to follow me, and you don't have to like nothing that I do. Because you know what? The ones that it's for, they going to get it. Because it's for them. But I love y'all. And I pray that your day is blessed. There's more people coming out here on this beach, enjoying this beauty, y'all. I'm telling you, God is good. And if you don't know, and if you feel like whatever you're going through right now, if you feel like he don't love you, know that he do. Know that he's not forgotten you. Know that this is your season. No matter what it look like. No matter what it look like, y'all. This is your season. All you got to do is go get it. If you want it, go get it. It's yours. He told you that. And I'm not going to let it go. 2023 is yours. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks heavily. I'm not going to let it go. You better not let it go. Authors, if you out there and you want an opportunity to share your brand, join me with the 122 authors from around the world. And if you're in the UK, don't miss the opportunity in October to showcase your brand. It's Black History Month in the Europe country. So if you're in the UK, if you're an international country, and if you're a Black author or business owner, please take the opportunity to showcase your brand in October, Aspiring Authors Magazine. Again, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, and I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. Be blessed.